Medicalkidnap.com, folks.
Thanks.
You need to see the latest article about the Alabama story to read in detail. Thank God for Medical Kidnap. Okay, we're moving along. Joshua, are you on the line with us?
I am on the line. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Boy, what a crazy show today, and we don't have a lot of time. We had a lot of, a lot of Tammy time, I guess. Okay. I need to update the folks on what is happening, okay? This is Remove Rocky Crabb, folks, Pomona, California, a commissioner who continues to go rampant with his tyranny and destroy parents' lives, and worse than destroying parents' lives, he is a direct component to placing children in the hands of danger. He is the one who has the choice. He is the decision maker. He's been given this power to make these decisions, and his decision is place the child in danger at all costs. We must put a stop to this, folks. Not illegally, legally, using the legal system. Joshua, where are you today, and what are you doing, and what have you been doing?
I'm in Pomona. I've been in Pomona all day. We got more signatures at the courthouse. We took flyers even out to the DCFS in Pomona and put them on windshields of cars. And I was just at Starbucks. I don't know if you got my text message about what just happened.
I didn't, but I'm getting my phone right now.
Okay, well,
take a look at it. Oh boy.
I was at Starbucks just now, and I was just grabbing a drink inside Starbucks, and in walks 3 sheriffs from the Walnut Sheriff Department.
No way.
So as soon as they walk in, they see I'm wearing the Remove Rocky Crabb T-shirt, and they're just staring me down. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just here getting a drink. Well, then one of the sheriffs walks up and stands right next to me, and he says, "Are you the guy that's doing that Remove Rocky Crabb thing?" And I go, I'm one of the ones involved. I'm not the organizer of it, but I'm one of the ones involved. I'm a supporter. And I go, that's why I'm wearing the T-shirt. And he goes, "And don't you have a case against Katrina Keith?" He goes, "Isn't your name Joshua?" And I go, "Yes, sir, I am Joshua." I go, how can I help you?" And he goes, "Well, I just thought I spoke with your ex just recently."
Oh, really?
And she came into the station to file a report against you for violating a restraining order. And he goes, and she showed us the radio show interview that you did. And I said, "Oh, you mean the interview with Tammy Stefano on National Stage?" I go, "Yes, that's a national radio show." I go, "Is there something wrong?" "Well, she tried to file a complaint on you, but obviously we had to advise her that he's just walking a thin line, and obviously he knows not to cross that line." And he said, "So I just have to warn you." He goes, I'm glad I ran into you because I was going to call you anyway to talk to you about this stuff." And I said, "Well," I said, "I haven't violated that order. The order said I can't post anything on my social media, and I haven't." And I said, "In fact, in that interview, I don't even mention my ex's name." And he goes,
Right.
"You did." I go, "No, I did not." He said, "You did mention their names." He said, "You mentioned your daughter's name, Journey." I go, I said, "You might want to reread that order, officer, because now you're telling me I can't even mention my daughter."
Wait a minute, Joshua. He said that with conviction, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Did he see the show?
Yeah, apparently. He said that she showed him the video, and they watched it together, and he said, "You mentioned her name once."
I'm going to call the Walnut. Did you happen to get a badge number?
No, I should have, but it was basically there's 3 sheriffs there, and they were joking. What happened was I was illegally interrogated inside a Starbucks, and they're talking about my case and a restraining order in front of the public.
Wow.
This is inside Starbucks.
Inside Starbucks. And they refer to your ex-girlfriend by name as if there was a very personal relationship, it sounds like. Am I right?
Exactly. And they've basically told me I cannot even be mentioning my daughter's name. And I said, no, the order says I can't post anything on my social media, and I have not done so. I said, I know the limits. I said, I have a legal support team, and they tell me what I can and cannot do, and I have not violated that restraining order, and I don't plan on doing it. And then they called my name again. They asked, the lady said, "Oh, here's your coffee for Joshua." And I said, "That's right. That's me, Joshua James, proud father of Journey James."
Proud
and all
father.
three of those sheriffs, they just looked at me. And I said, "And I'm not stopping, officers, until I get my daughter back. And you better believe I will be getting her back." And I said, you all three have a wonderful weekend. And I just walked out.
Wow. This is unbelievable. Joshua, this is nonstop. I had an opportunity to get to know yet another victim of Rocky Crabb's. Another victim. This victim has, well, let's see. They have, jeepers, I'm wondering. Hold on, guys. John, are you still with us?
It's actually Tony.
Oh, okay, Tony, thank you. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff go on here, and I just want to make sure. Okay, the victim of this other case, he has submitted exhibits that, Tony, if you have them, I don't know if John gave you the pictures or not, but if you have the pictures that John saw, I'm going to show pictures right now of a little girl's arm with a cigarette burn. This is an exhibit given to Rocky Crabb by a father, an abusive mom who has given this child black eye. Didn't your daughter have a black eye, Joshua?
Yes, she did. Some bruises, lesions.
At 2 years old.
Yeah,
bruises,
2 years old.
Yeah. Bruises, lesions.
Horrific genital blisters. I mean, her private area was so severely red. I showed the photos to a medical physician, and he said that is neglect. That's from sitting in a soiled diaper for hours and not having a diaper change.
Tony, do you happen to have any of the pictures? I don't know if John had a chance
I was showing them.
Oh, you were? Okay,
yes.
I can't see that. Thank you so much. Folks, so you had a chance to see. These are exhibits that were given to this man, and you know what happened as a result? Now, these are actual photos. A child, this is like Gabriel Fernandez having cigarettes burned into her arm, for God's sakes. This father was then denied custody and given 4 hours a week. From 9:30 to 1:30, 4 hours a week to see his child, okay? No allegations against him, and it should be known, this was a dependency case for this father, but not because of the father, but because of the abusive mother, and I can say that with conviction. Why? Because the abuse was substantiated against the mother. And there was a court proceeding, and I'm still getting to the bottom of this, and we will, that 3 different children were on this petition. 3 different children, 2 separate fathers. And this father that we're speaking of that's been before Rocky Crabb, he's only one of the fathers, okay? But the other father, on the same day, won his children in dependency court based on black eyes, bleeding, bruising, bruising throughout the 2 other children's bodies with photos to prove it. A mother methamphetamine addict who was put in a treatment program, but instead of giving the father, who has no conviction, and I've got the paperwork where DCFS says there's no safety risk with father, the second father, nor the first father gets custody of the 2 kids, and the children get given to him, but this father becomes a victim, has his child go and have to live in a methamphetamine shelter with the mother, and it doesn't make any sense. And then we've got Rocky Crabb, commissioner, who says you'll get 4 hours every 2 weeks, you'll get 4 hours a week. What's going on, folks? This is crazy.
And if I can touch on that, Tammy, that mother has a rap sheet that includes domestic violence, battery, and grand theft auto. Just like you said, she's a drug addict on cocaine. and DCFS did a complete evaluation on the whole history of both parents. And in the entire 21-page report, all 20 pages claim that the mother is an endangerment to the children. She's a risk. She should not have, any. She's basically the most unfit parent you can think of. They say in 20 pages, and on the last page, they say, but we at DCFS feel that the mother should have, full custody of this child, and the father should only have 4 hours. The father is a security guard with no criminal background and no mental history.
I want to read something. This is your case, and we've got to go. We've got a minute left. This is awful. I want to continue this conversation, actually, Joshua, via Skype. So we're going to continue this. But for the show, we've got to stop it soon. I want to read this. Petitioner. This is Katrina, and I can say this name, Katrina, and this is a public forum that allows me to do so. She said, when I first filed, Your Honor, I asked for some type of therapy or classes, but now that the respondent, that being you, Joshua, has come to court, pretty much stating that he's not going to stop bringing the evidence to this court, I believe taking his rights, his parental rights away would be the only way to protect my child. Just because stop, and I don't know what else. I don't know how to silence him. Well, it seems like she does a little bit, because she had a pretty intimate discussion with the Walnut Police Department, and they went to the same coffee shop, coincidentally at the same time as you. So there must be something else that she has in mind. And you said the bottom line is, we've been dealing with this for 2 years. I'm tired of fighting. Okay, I come to court with these issues because where else do I take this? I've tried everything. Joshua, are you afraid that your daughter, Journey, is in danger?
Absolutely, every day.
Every day. Do you think that the judge, or not the judge, because he didn't make the judgeship, but do you think that the commissioner in this case has caused her to be left in danger?
No, he's put her more at risk. He's put her more in danger.
He's placed her in danger.
Just like he's done with the families. He's done that with several families. And on our website, removerockycrabb.com, you'll see testimonies from both mothers and fathers claiming the same exact situation. And these are all families that email me constantly and cry to me in person, and they tell me their story, and they post comments in our petition, and it all adds up. He's put so many children in harm's way.
Okay. Tell us the name of the website quickly.
RemoveRockyCrabb.com. That's CRABB.com.
C-R-A-B as in boy, B as in boy. Crabb, like a Krabby Cakes from SpongeBob, because every time I think about SpongeBob, I can't help but think Rocky Crabb. No, it's unbelievable. It's not a good thing. Joshua, I want you to hang up here. I need to say goodbye to my listeners for the moment. Folks, this isn't rocket science. You've heard 3 different egregious, horrific situations today. And when will you get mad enough when it happens to you? I don't know how many parents I've heard tell me, if I only knew then what I know now. Well, folks, we're teaching you right now. Don't wait for your number to be pulled. Take a stand now for truth and transparency in our justice system, in our court system, in our. There is no reform for our child protective services system. There's no reform. It's just going too far down the rabbit hole. We need a new system, and the citizens in the United States, and those who are non-citizens, the residents, those who live here, who are reasonable and safe and care about children, they need to run the system. UBN Radio, once again, we love you and we honor you. UBN Radio has taken a stand for the protection of children everywhere. And medicalkidnap.com, we love you. If not for entities like this, we would not be able to go forward with these stories. Folks, Fridays, 2 p.m., live, National Safe Child Show. My name is Tammy Stefano. Us at our website, www.nationalsafechild.com. Give us your story. If you want to be a guest, you can call in live. We'll see you next week, Friday, 2 p.m., ubnradio.com. God bless you. We love you. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the National Safe Child Show on UBN Radio. For past episodes, visit the archives on ubnradio.com. And for more information, go to nationalsafechildcoalition.com.